to praise God. Put a smile on your face. And the more you put a smile on your face, the more God will bring you through your trial. The more God will bring you out of the misery. The more God will heal your body. I wonder if I got a witness in here that God will put a smile on your face when it looks like, Lord, how in the world did I make it through it? But I'm here to tell every kingdom builder up in here that God is preparing you, and he's setting you in a place of favor. Favor is what money cannot buy. And that's why it does not matter how much money you got now. It's who you know and who you serve. Because even if I don't have a dime, my Father is rich in houses and land. He holds the wealth of the world in his hand. And I found out that there's some things that I can ride by, that I can say that I like to have. And the Bible said, delight yourself in him, and he will give you the desires of your heart. That's why you got to make some noise. That's why in his house you got to open your mouth. You got to make known the deeds among the people. You got to show God, hey God, it's me. If I lift you up, you'll draw all men unto me. Oh, look at somebody and say, God's about to blow your mind with your keys in your hand. And I got to let you know the keys that you got, good God from Zion, is keys that nobody else can have. Lord, I got to get happy on my own stuff. It's keys that nobody have access to but you. It's some keys right now that your family members want, and they can't get it because you got the key. I wish I could get somebody in here to open your mouth and say, I got the access to the kingdom, and whatever I want, all I got to do is ask and it shall be given. Seek and I shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Look at somebody and say, you better use your key. Use your keys simply means keys represents power. I remember I was on my way to service on one Sunday morning. And while I was on my way to service, I couldn't find my keys. And I said, Lord, I said, Lord, where in the world is my keys? I'm about to get late for service. And I got to find my keys because my husband had the other car and there was no way that I could drive nothing else but the car that was there. Y'all ain't hearing me. In other words, it was those set of keys that was going to get me on my way. Y'all don't hear me. And I want you to know what happened here. Have you ever been in a place where you were looking for your keys and you said, last night I sat them here, and then you get up and you don't know where they are? But it always, the wisdom of God always tell you to go back where you thought you lost them. And when you go back, you simply find your keys. Well, that's what happened to me. I went back to the place where I lost them. And when I got my keys, I said, Lord, I thank you that you allowed me to have my keys. Why? Because it was my way out of what I was in. Y'all don't hear me. And that's why you got power to speak things in existence. The enemy don't want you to possess your keys. The keys that you got now, you ain't gonna always have. God's gonna change them keys. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Matter of fact, all y'all get keys out. Get them out now. Take them out because your keys is representing that I'm going somewhere. Good God from Zion. And then on those key rings, the keys that I own there, by this time next week, it won't be the same key. God got some more keys he's about to give to his kingdom. So look at your keys and say, I don't know which one gonna lead me. But before you go, I want to let you know, I thank you for bringing me to where I am. I thank you for taking me to and fro. I thank you for where you're about to stop me. But I got to leave these keys behind. God got another set just for me. And guess what? The keys that's coming is getting ready to blow your mind. They said you couldn't afford it, but I got some new keys. They said you ain't had the money, but I got the new keys. They said you never walk into new doors, but you got the keys. Tell somebody this time next week, I'm looking for a new key. Whatsoever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever you loose on earth shall be loose. I need God to loose some keys that's tied up in the enemy's hand. It's my keys. God promised me if I live godly that I will suffer persecution. But in the meantime, weeping may endure for a night, but joy is coming with my keys. When I get my keys, I look at them and say, if any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. Old keys, old keys, old keys have passed away. Old keys, 2004 have passed away. Old keys, 2005 is passing away. And behold, it's some new keys that's coming. Look at your hands. Say they're coming in a few days. I'm looking for a miracle. It's got to happen today. Shout it out. Shout it out. I got to let you know that the keys that you have, keep them in your hand. Don't lay them down. Because believe it or not, you got power to change those keys while they in your hand. Y'all don't hear me. You're getting ready to speak some things in existence. The enemy